Hey, how are you? This is John coming to you from Branson, Missouri. And this video is specifically for you. It's actually for a small handful of people that we love, that we trust, friends of ours. And instead of creating a different video for the small number of people we're going to send this to, we're just doing one video. But I want you to know on the front end that you specifically are somebody that we wanted to get this message out to. And it's actually an invitation to something that's really pressing here in Branson now. You may or may not know that we have started a new church. It's our third church. Started in Branson, Missouri. It's called Revival X. In fact, you can take a look. Here we are, and we're excited. God's doing some cool things already, and we're ready for what's coming. Well, I think we are. You know, the vision is really just full-blown revival, going after God's heart in the place of prayer, you know, intimacy, a strong prophetic atmosphere. And, you know, here in Branson, there's a lot of good things going on, but there's a lot of kind of a religious spirit, which is not unusual. You're going to get that pretty much everywhere you go. But we want to see, you know, churches come together and that whole thing. So, but the vision is full-blown revival. That's what we want to see. I don't want to just do another church as usual. And the way things have started, it's been pretty remarkable, and people are coming alive. Deliverance is happening. Freedom is happening, and we're going to be equipping people, equipping in prayer, in the prophetic. We're going to be raising up warriors. So we're excited. We're excited about all of that. But it's important to note that some pretty intense warfare has kicked in. This is where you're going to come in. Hopefully, maybe it's going to be something that you can prayerfully consider. But I've had some really intense dreams. Really intense, some hardcore witchcraft, and I'm not going to go into the dreams right now, but suffice it to say, kind of rocked my world in some regard. And so I came out of the last dream, which is just 2 nights ago, and the Lord spoke to me and he said, John, you don't understand really how real this is, how immediate this is, how, you know, serious, how intense this is. And he's pulling on me. I felt him pulling on me. You know, it's like, this is more than, you know, what you've done in the past in Manitou or Detroit, or different, not necessarily better, but just different. It's more immediate. I feel that there's something going on, and, you know, the enemy has been provoked, and we need to be ready. We need to be ready for what's coming. You know, historically, you know, in Manitou Springs and in Detroit, we've always had a really strong intercession team. You know, both of those places, the intercession team was in-house for the most part. You know, and here in Branson, we just don't have that luxury at this time. We're brand new. It's a baby church, you know, and I don't know the people well enough, you know. And so I really feel the need to gather intercessors together. Amy and I were talking, and both of us agreed, it's like, yep, this has to happen sooner than later. In fact, it has to happen pretty immediately, that we get an intercession team developed. And so this is where the invitation comes. This is where we're excited about you. We want you to pray about this, think about this, and we're going to keep it as, you know, really as simple as possible. We need a team that, you know, ultimately will have another sphere of people, but right now we just need people that we trust, people that we love, and to kind of focus on 3 things. Number 1, it's all about agreement. Really, there's a governmental reality to that. You know, when there's agreement, when we're locked in, you know, when we know there's people out there that are standing with us and that love us and they're ready to encourage us. And, you know, so even that alone, just standing in agreement is powerful. So that's the first thing. Secondly, for this new intercession team, we want there to be solid, you know, communication. We're not going to overdo that by any means, but as needed, we'll just shoot the group out an email, and give you an opportunity to consider that. But we want it to be two-way communication. If there are things going on that you feel you need to communicate to us, if there are, there's wisdom you want to share, insight, maybe you had a prophetic word, dreams, things like that. Absolutely. We invite that, and we really are, we're looking forward to that kind of dialogue. Again, it's not going to be all the time, maybe once a week, maybe twice a month, who knows? Or as the need arises, we'll just shoot that email out, let you know what's going on. And, so that's the second thing. First thing was agreement. Second thing, communication. Third thing, of course, is intercession. And, we're all busy. We're all doing different things. We're all involved in our various different little worlds or big worlds or ministries or jobs or, all of that kind of stuff. And so I get that, Amy and I are involved in a lot of different things. So I don't want to put something else on your plate. That's not the idea. This isn't to be, we're not going to have meetings. We're not going to do any of that kind of stuff. But we just want you to take an opportunity to hear from us. And then just take a moment and pray, talk to the Lord. Some of you might dig into some hardcore warfare for us. Others of you, at times, different times will result in some different responses. It might be just something that's casual. Maybe you just keep it in mind. Maybe it's something that you're open to the Lord speaking to you about. And so intercession. And so really that's it. We just want to develop this intercession team pretty casually, but also strategically. We want you to be in on things in terms of kind of what's going on here. And we need it. I'm just telling you straight up, we need the covering, in terms of prayer. We need that. Things are ramping up. We're having, like I said, very powerful meetings, and, there's so much going on. We're in our second location already, and we're praying about maybe even a third. So we're working on just letting this be a raw, real, hype-free environment where God can do what he wants to do. And we want an outpouring. We want the Spirit of God to move. So that's it. Again, this is specifically for you. Amy and I are thinking of you. We appreciate you. We love you. We value you like crazy. And pray about it. And we would love to hear back from you. Either way, maybe you're like, I don't feel like this is the time for me to do this. I don't, and just say, but you're going to decline, and that's fine. We would love to hear from you. Or you're going to say, yeah, John, I've got your back in any way that I can, big or small, and I just want to stand with you. I'm in agreement. I want to see God move. And we know, listen, we've been in this for a long time, and we've experienced, just like anybody in ministry, we've experienced all sorts of, attack. We've experienced it. We've experienced the difficult things, and we want to, Amy and I were talking, we want to be prepared. Hopefully we've grown a lot over the years. 8 years after our last church involvement, here we are doing it again. We've grown a lot. We've grown a ton. And so there's wisdom, hopefully there a little bit more, and we'll be able to handle things in different ways. But we also know that the enemy is, he's ready to pounce, and we need to be ready to fight, and we need your help fighting. And so that would be amazing. So just let us know, Amy and I, and by the way, Amy's leading the charge on this thing as well in some pretty cool ways. She's just grabbing hold of this church unlike she's ever done, and she's always been amazing. And so she's in on this, so she needs covering as well. And so pray about it. I would love to hear from you as soon as you can reach back out. But we pray blessings on you. You're phenomenal. We love you, and I'm excited about this new chapter, this new season, and let's see what happens. All right, there we go. Bless you, and cannot wait to hear back from you.